channel. My name's Dino, this is my partner Adam, and our fur baby Twilight. We love travelling in our Ford Transit camper van, travelling in our Jimny and doing tent camping, and occasionally staying at an Airbnb. So if you like free camping, paid camping, camping tips and tricks, camp cooking ideas, and the good old country bakery, you've come to the right channel. So if you like what you see, press the subscribe button and come with us as we travel Australia one town at a time. Now let's get into this episode. So we've just arrived to Victor Harbour, South Australia, and it is 9 o'clock at night. Yep, 9 o'clock. We've just arrived. We're at the Getaway Park.
We are, yes.
G'day.
G'day, Victor Harbour. Have you said Victor Harbour?
Yeah, Victor Harbour.
And we're the last people to check in.
Last people to check in for the night. Adam just went to the safe to get our paperwork out. Sorry it's so dark.
Well, we can't apologise for the darkness.
Yeah, well, it is what it is. Anyway, we're just going to check our number in and then we'll get back on.
Massive.
Once we get to our caravan site. Now, it's probably a bit too dark to show you where we set up camp for the night, but we're out cooking dinner. We're eating very late, like we said. So Adam and Twilight here. Twilight shouldn't be under here, Adam. And we've got dinner on, so this is what we're having. And this is some leftovers that we had in the fridge. And then look, we hadn't seen tonight's episode, so we've got that playing to make sure that went well tonight. And yeah, so people, when they come here, they can watch King Dino's Adventures while they're cooking their dinner. All right, easy dinner tonight because we're in so late. A lot of things are closed. I mean, we could have gone Macca's, but I think I'd prefer this over Macca's. Hey, Twila, what do you reckon? Would you? Coffee's done, shower's done. We are ready to go to explore this place. We don't know much about it, but Adam's got his exploring hat on. So, no, all our friends Laura and Rob said there's a tram here that gets pulled by a horse. There's some island, and that's probably about it we know. So I've just put in my phone, bakery, and let's head there and hope we...
I just hope for the island's dog friendly. Otherwise, I'll be, I don't know.
I've got a feeling it's not dog friendly.
Well, we'll see. Worst case, I'll be editing in the van.
You can edit and I'll go explore and show you guys. All right, well, we're in town now, and I think we got the best car park that we could get. So that's good. That's always a winner. And now we're just going to start exploring this place. Well, the first thing we've come across is this little water feature, well, I wouldn't call it little, of a whale's tail. How beautiful is this? I don't know if there's a board about it or some information. We'll go have a look. But yeah, it's just really stunning. All right, our first stop will have to be the information office. I think that's the best idea. And it's in this beautiful old building. Look at this. All stone. Anyway, we'll go in and we'll see what they've got to do around here. All right, just come out of the information office. They were really helpful. The only thing I'm a little bit disappointed with, we've come all this way to see the horse pulling the tram and even hop on there. But one, it's not pet friendly, which we knew that, and the same as the island because there's penguins over there. But this is how it looks. Look at this. This is what we wanted to come see. But because there's some sort of algae or something in the water, it's getting in the air and it's affecting the horses. So the poor horses aren't liking it. It's like they're getting hay fever. Well, I'm just saying that. But you can actually, at the moment, you can, and I might do it, maybe we'll see how we go with time. You can actually go out to the farm where they live, which is 5 minutes away, and meet the horses. So we can meet the horses. Adam's just joined me. He's just been in the office. Do you like all the artwork in there?
Yeah, Mura's amazing.
Yeah, it looks good, doesn't it? But this is it here. So this is the actual trams. This is where they're housed before they head out. I'll see if I can see the side view so you can actually see the tram itself. Okay, it might be a little bit blurry, but it's through a window. But that's the tram there. You can see it. Looks so cool. But, yeah, not operating. So you got two inside the garage. And there's a picture of it up there as well. And then I'll just turn around. So this is where it takes you across to the island where the penguins are. And I'll head across there by myself later and show you the island. Here's a side view, again through glass, so it's not the clearest, but that's a side view of the tram there. We'll just come to the other side. Well, to break our disappointment, what do? Straight to the bakery. Let's go to the bakery and get something to eat. All right, I've come to the main street, it looks it, and across the road. Look, Adam, perfect. Bakery, and guess what?
They got a whale donut.
They got a whale donut? Oh my God, you so got to get a whale donut.
The home of the whale donut.
Do you want a whale donut for brekkie? We'll just go check it out.
Just wait.
And guess what? They've won awards.
They've all won awards.
I've never heard of that before. Here it is. We'll have to check out what this is. A whale donut. Ooh. Okay, I've just been in and I just cannot believe the size of these cakes and sweets. Whoa. I think I'm getting a vanilla slice. It looked like a vanilla slice, but it is huge. It's like 3 times the size of what we get back at home. I can't believe it. Anyway, Adam's gone in to do our order. Let's see what he comes out with, and let's see if it is an actual vanilla slice. All right, here he comes with the goods.
Are on their way.
Coffees are on their way. What did you end up getting? There was so much to choose
Trying to
from.
be a little bit healthier.
Healthier?
No, seriously. So,
Yeah. So what did you get then if you've been healthier?
I got a small, what's it called? Aero slice.
Oh yeah, yeah. I don't know how that's healthy, but yeah, it's just
And a feta and pumpkin quiche.
Oh, that looks good actually.
Look what you got. You got a bee
And
stick.
look at this. Oh, is that what it was? A bee sting? I thought it was a vanilla slice. Oh yeah, that looks. Look how big. Adam, put your hand there. Oh my God. Look at that. Look at it. Look. I mean, it's huge. I don't think the camera gets it justice. Hey.
No.
It's massive. Tastes so good. But Adam's saying it's a bee sting, but I don't know. I don't know what a bee sting looks like, but it's kind of got. So it's obviously custard, and then it's got like a sponge cake, but it does taste really good. All right, it's been confirmed. It is a bee sting. There you go. Roasted almonds on top. Well, that was delicious. So if you come here, definitely try the bee sting because it was absolutely beautiful. I only ate half, put the other half back in the van, so we'll eat that later tonight. And Adam liked what he ate. So yeah, let me know if you do come here and have one. Whilst we finish our coffees, we're going to do a bit of a street walk and see what shops are around and what there is to look at. And of course, Adam's found a lolly shop. And I just realised there's this one here. And then there's one just across the road over there as well. What did you get?
I've got nougat.
Nougat?
And for you, blackjacks. That's the licorice.
Oh yeah, lovely Chris.
There is some Mexican chips, I think.
Yeah, I might go in and have a look.
You can't have this.
Twilight wants some. Okay, I went in and got myself these. Check this out. I know one of our viewers, Kim, would love these. Jalapeno poppers. These are going to be so hot. And it's funny because they've got, it reminds me of Mexico because I had stuff like this in Mexico. These are made in America, but they do have the piñatas like over in Mexico. And then just here, they've actually got loco, which means crazy in Spanish. The restaurant. So if you want some Mexican, and we're getting a vibe of Mexico, come here. Loving some of the buildings around here. So this is the Commercial Bank of Australia, which is now a Tattooist. They've done it up really nice. Another beautiful building. This one's a pub. And then we've got the Savings Banks of Australia. Now, if you're in town for a little while, they do have cinemas here. I'll show you the buildings. It's quite nice. It's an Art Deco, and always love these kind of theatres. And of course, we can't help ourselves. As soon as we see a shop like this, we've got to go in. They were nice enough to let Twilight in, and we're just looking at these. They're like life jackets for Twilight.
Well, we need to get that. If
What
we've
do you
got that,
reckon?
let's get a rope to bring it back in.
A rope to bring it back in, yeah. It should probably go right out to the sea. And I'm getting this for my my bow, because I thought we can have a, like, it doesn't shoot really well because obviously it's got the Nerf on it. So it's a Nerf arrow to have a bit of fun with when we go back home. What's that?
You know, the collapsible?
Oh, the collapsible
You know,
toilet.
for the chimney, we had the shower that expands out.
Oh, now you want to get a collapsible toilet for the
I
chimney?
was talking about one day we'll get like the shower that goes onto the roof rack of the chimney that goes out, and you need a toilet, but to save space, you need the collapsible.
Collapsible. Yeah, we've seen that on an episode before. Someone had one, remember? We showed their van, they had the collapsible toilet. All right, it's time to take Twilight for a bit of a walk on the beach. This is the island over here. We still don't know the name of it, but I'm sure there'll be something up here with the name on it that we can let you know. So it's Granite Island, and like I said, just over there. This is it here. So that's where we are right now. And then later on I'll go for a walk across over to it, and you can do a walk over there. Obviously Twilight can't come. Everywhere you look, there's signage up saying to protect the animals, the seals, the dolphins, the penguins, and especially from dogs. So there's heaps of signs saying don't take your dogs. As you can see here, there's one just down here, no dogs. So yeah, definitely can't take Twilight across the island. And just behind us is where they keep the horses. If they were pulling the tram today, you could come over and see them over here. They get fed, they've got a bit of shade. We're just headed behind the information office. There's a beautiful walk you can do along the beach. Twilight is just loving it. Look at her go. Twilight is having the best time of her life. She's loving it. We've got her on her long lead and she's just loving it.
We wanna chase the night, wanna dance to the light, pull the stars from the sky, just two hearts running wild. Never sleep, never stop, as we shout from the top. We're gonna be two hearts running wild.
We just walked up to the Soldiers Memorial Garden. Just going to walk through there. Twilight loves the green grass. And as we're walking around, we've noticed a lot of old, beautiful buildings, like this one over here. They're doing apartments next to it now, but hopefully they're keeping this building. Now we're going to go look for someone for lunch. We're just walking past this kids' playground, which has barbecue area. It's all undercover, which is quite good. And then in the park's got a bit of a theme. It's like a big cubby house, like a tree house that they've built for the kids to play on. And just over this way, there's a kiosk. It's got a mini golf behind it, and they're open for breakfast and lunch. And they've even got a games room there. This is a mini golf here with a few sharks, whales, and a few other sea animals. All right, we've had a big enough walk now that we're starting to get hungry, and we're thinking we're going to Hotel Victor. Since, you know, this place is called Victor Harbour, we have to come to this pub. So
At market lunchtime.
step up from the bakery, you reckon? So yeah, and they do have seating outside, which is awesome. So Twilight can relax and we can have a nice lunch. I'm just going inside to get the menus, but they do have plenty of indoor seating. You can just stay for a drink or grab yourself something to eat. This is the menu if you want to pause and have a read. The prices are pretty reasonable. We're just going to get something for lunch and a drink each. Adam has got the pizza, and I've got myself a steak, medium rare with pepper sauce. Oh, this looks so good. I'm looking forward to this. Adam couldn't eat all his pizza, so he's packing it up and take it and maybe have it tonight or tomorrow. All right, back at the van. I've just put a whole heap of sun cream on, so if I'm looking a bit shiny, that's why. Because I'm about to do the walk. I'm going to go across to the island. Adam's going to stay here and do some editing. Can't see him in the back with Twilight, but they're in the back. And what's that? You're there. And but I should say we really, my steak was beautiful. Adam really enjoyed his, but obviously he had heaps. Got heaps of leftovers, as you've seen. But yeah, so that's it. All right, well, here we go. Let's go on this adventure. Well, by myself. I really do wish Adam and Twilight could come along, but obviously they're staying back. Now, parallel to the bridge that I'm walking over is the original bridge. If you walk to the end of the original, because they've kept part of it, it does have some information about the older bridge and some photos. I'm going to be walking on this bridge, which you can see this is the track the horses normally go on. I'm going to check my app to see how many steps I've done, because I'd love to work out how many I do walking all the way around the island. I'm going to walk along the tram track because the horses aren't on it today, and you'll notice that it's rubber underneath, so the horses don't get sore feet and or burnt feet, because the concrete, imagine working on that concrete when it's in the hot sun all day, it would really hurt the horse's feet. So anyway, you can see that, and it's helping my feet today, so I'm happy about that. The views from this bridge are spectacular. Even looking back at the shore, make sure you take your camera because you're going to be taking lots of photos. I'm almost on the island now. This is the rest of the original bridge, but on the other side. And then when you come across, you're greeted with the name of the island where you can get a photo. They've got these cute little penguins to the side. How cute are they? And they do have a board which has the whole island on it. It shows you how you can walk around the island. I most likely will do that way. It also shows you how many kilometres around the island. It's only about 45 minutes walk, they reckon. This is where the horses go and drop you off at the information centre. But I'm definitely thinking I'm going to go the opposite way and then come around to the information centre. There are lots of signs around, so you know we are at all times. I really am looking forward to seeing if I see any wildlife. I'd love to see a penguin or a seal. I'd even be happy with a seal. That'd be awesome. Or dolphin would be a bonus. But I don't think I've ever seen a dolphin. Besides in Lake Entrance, swimming with the boats into the entrance, I don't think I've seen them out in the wild. But besides the animals, one thing this island is definitely known for is the boulders. That's pretty much what the island is made up of. Lots and lots of boulders, all different sizes. Also, check out these trees, how the wind's blown them so much that now they're growing this way. And check this out, it's a bird. It's not a penguin, but it is a bird and it is wildlife. So at least I've spotted something so far. The further you go around, the boulders seem to get bigger and bigger, and the clusters do also. Some of them have got some really weird shapes, or it looks like the weather's slowly breaking them down and it's making for very interesting rocks. You can get your photos underneath some of them. This was probably my favourite one to get a photo with. It looked pretty unique. They do have a sign up just saying be careful, like warning signs, just in case rocks do fall. And they do have some information about the past here and the rocks and the island. They've even got a photo of this family sitting under them getting a photo. Now coming around to the back of the island, which is faces out to the ocean. This is where I'm hoping to see seals, maybe out in these rocks out here. I wonder if a lot of the locals come across here to do their morning walks, because I'm thinking that's what I should do tomorrow for my morning walk, because it's already been a pretty uphill kind of walk, but not too hard, but at the same time hard enough to make you feel like you've had a bit of a workout. It looks pretty amazing around this side with the waves crashing up against the rocks. I'm starting to get so hot. It is boiling. Even though I've got the breeze of the ocean, it is absolutely boiling walking around here. So make sure you bring your water bottle, because I didn't, and I really should have, because it's getting damn hot. Thank God I put heaps of sun cream on, because I'm definitely going to need it today. I definitely don't know for a fact, but I reckon that's where the seals would be hanging out on. I wish I had binoculars with me, because I reckon they would be on that cluster of rocks out there just off the island. It's getting so hot. Ooh. And there's more warning signs, so just be careful where you're walking. But now I'm going to quickly finish this island off. I'm going to step it up a bit and have a bit of a run and see if I can do this a little bit quicker. I've made it to the end finally. This is the information office just here. Over here's another massive cluster of rocks. And then over here is where the horse drops you off if you're coming by the horse and tram. Time to walk down all these steps. All right, so that's just where I came from. And as soon as you get on this side, no wind. There's absolutely no wind. How's that? It was so windy going around the whole island until you get to here. But just wait till I show you. Look at this. How unbelievable is this? And now we've come around to where the actual horses stop and the tram turns around and goes back. So I was wondering about this. So they must take the horses off and then put it down onto the other side. I thought there would be like a turning circle. I don't know what I thought, but anyway, this is what it is. And then the information office is here. Also, what's good to know is they do have toilets here. Got myself a bottle of water and I got us a magnet with Victor Harbour on it for our fridge and our van, just for a little keepsake. All right, time to head back to Twilight and Adam. All I can say is thank God I put sun cream on because it is absolutely, well, it's just a beautiful day, but I would have been terribly sunburnt. But just about to cross, but check it out, because of the sun, the water looks absolutely amazing. Okay, I'm back in the van, and these guys have been sleeping. Actually, you weren't sleeping, were you? You were just...
No, I was booking tomorrow's accommodation.
Oh, booking tomorrow's accommodation. That's what you're doing.
Yep. And we're off to...
Well, don't tell them because it's a surprise for next week.
Next week, guys, you'll see it.
But I'm just inside my app, and I showed you at the start. So I think I just did about 4 kilometres or just over 4 kilometres, because now I'm at 8.60 kilometres, whatever that is. But yeah, so that's what I've done for the whole day. But yeah, so that's good. That's a good effort, and it wasn't that hard of a walk, so which is good. Sun is slowly going down, and we're doing a walk to Woolies, and gonna see if we can get something for dinner. We can cook back of the van, or go for a drive and cook. We don't know yet. We've got our supplies for dinner. We've come to the lookout. You can see out Adam's window there, how amazing it looks. I'm going to get out, but it's really windy. So here it is here. That's where we are. And then we'll be looking back over where we're staying. It looks like a pretty big lookout, and it looks over 2 different bays. One being the bay that we're staying in. You can see where we're staying over there, and then you've got the island that I walked around today, just there. Now, time to go for a little bit of a walk. Adam said that him and Twilight think they're rocky running up these stairs. Also from this lookout, you can look over Horseshoe Bay, and on this map they've got here, it shows you where all the shipwrecks were in this area. There was a lot of shipwrecks that you can check out. Horseshoe Bay is definitely somewhere we'd like to come back and visit it another time when we've got more time, because I think it'd be a really nice place to visit. We were just driving back and we saw this old building on top of the hill. It looked amazing. So I've just done a bit of a detour. It looks like it's for sale, or they're doing townhouses here or something. But let me show you what it looks like. Wow, this place looks absolutely stunning. It looks like something out of Dalton Abbey or something. There is a plaque at the front if you want to have a read. The land was brought in 1876. And there's a bit more information there if you just want to pause and have a read. But very interesting, and what a beautiful place. Now, if you like old buildings and want to do a self-guided tour, you can grab this from the information office, and I'll just open it up and show you inside. And it has all the buildings and a little description about them, and it tells you, it has a number so you can see on the map where they actually are. So that's all the different buildings. Then on the back, so this is a map, and then it has all the different buildings, so you can easily find where they are and do the walking tour or even a driving tour. All right, we're back at the park, so I'm going to give you a full tour of the park and show you around. Welcome to Victor Harbour Holiday and Caravan Park. So this is where you enter into the park and you've got reception. Then we'll head into the kids' playroom. They would have so much fun in here. I reckon Adam and I would too if we had a minute. Then you got the camp kitchen. Also, they even have a pizza oven. There's plenty of seating. And they have a bit of a family room where you can come in and watch some TV and things like that. Depending on what time of the year it is, they do have a kiosk here just behind the pool. And then you have the mini golf that looks like so much fun. If we had more time, definitely would be playing it. Look at Twilight in the shark's head. If you've got kids, they're going to love this park. Check out this splash zone, which has these awesome slides. There's 2 water slides. They look so much fun. Actually, I think I'll take that back. I think it's 3 water slides, but who's counting? It's fun in the sun, and that's all that matters. And don't worry, they've even got the adults covered when it comes to the swimming pool. Look how beautiful this pool is. And they've even got accommodation right around the pool, so you can hire a cabin and enjoy looking out at the pool. They do have a lot of different size cabins, so depending on how many people you're traveling with, some that look more modern than others. Also, of course, you got plenty of powered sites, and then they do have a few different camp kitchens sprinkled around, some with barbecues. Also, you'll find some unpowered sites, and you can even get ensuite sites, which are always nice. There is plenty of places, like I said, camp kitchens, like the place that we ate the first night we got here. And for larger groups, they've definitely got some larger cabins to help you out. And then you got our powered site, and that's it. That is the park all wrapped up. All right, back from our tour of the park now. Hope you like the park. We're going to have dinner. So I'm going to show you what we're going to make. I've come up with a really quick and easy idea for dinner. As Adam, what are you doing? What's that? He's got his mouth full.
This is a slice of the board today.
Oh.
It's all the aero that's gone to the bottom of the bag.
Oh, okay. I wonder what the hell is he doing. Anyway, yeah, so we're going to get this ready and we'll show you what we're putting together. So I found this in the fridge at Woolies. It looks so good. So grab some wraps. Got some just plain lettuce, iceberg lettuce I should say. Some tzatziki dip, onion, tomato, and we're going to have ourselves some kebabs. And we're going to look like a big kebab. I've already seen a lady walk past and it looked like a kebab fan. We'll be serving it from our window.
How much could we charge? 18, 20 bucks, do you reckon?
Oh, around here we could charge $25.
Fund our travels.
Yeah, fund our travels. Do you want to come? A dinner kebab. An Adam kebab.
A DNA kebab.
A DNA kebab. So if you didn't catch that up close, but that's the one I'm using tonight. This is where you wish you had smell-o-vision. This looks so good. Alright, looks like we've got some visitors. They're looking around for some food, I reckon. I think they can smell my meat. This pretty much looks done. Alright, Adam's busy being the kebab boy. Just putting the tzatziki dip on and licks the spoon as he does so. Then I'll go some meat. Oh, looks so good. And then we've got some onions there as well that we're going to pop on. Definitely won't be kissing anyone tonight. Smelly onion. No, this looks so good. Dinner made for a Greek god. That's me, that is. Does Adam look like he's selling kebabs? Oh no, he just looks like he's eating them. Alright, the sun's going down. Look at that. It's going to be another nice day tomorrow, I think, by the looks of that sunset. Got this wrapped up all nice and tight. And Twyla's wanting some as well. Such a good idea. It tastes so good. If you go camping, try these. And it's so easy. Adam only had to cut up 2 things. And done.
You got the easy end of the stick.
You got the easy... Oh, well, only have to cook the meat. It wasn't that hard. Just threw it in the fry pan. And we got a beautiful dinner. I think this little fluff ball is very tired after a big day running on the beach. She's been sleeping since we've had dinner. She's even snoring. She's that sleepy. And I don't know if I remember mentioning this last night, but the TV works without the antenna going up. So we love when that happens. Don't have to worry about forgetting to leave the aerial up in the morning. Good morning. I've got to be quiet. Everyone's sleeping. I'm up early. I'm going to head out for a walk and see if I can see some beautiful sunrises and get myself a coffee and letting Adam and Twilight have a sleep in. Right, let's go. All right, so I'm back where we were yesterday. It's taken me about 1 kilometre to get here, so not far at all. But yeah, this is what it looks like at night lit up. Not that there's no one around because it's so dead. It's, like I said, 6:30 in the morning now. But look how awesome this looks. Imagine this at night. The sun is coming up, so it is getting brighter. But yeah, anyway, I'll give you a bit of a tour. There is absolutely no one around besides a guy getting Subway ready. But I'm going to head over. I can see the sun coming up over here, so I'm going to head over there. I'm also looking for a coffee shop that is open, but we'll see if we're going to find something. Well, yep, I can see that sunrise. I'm getting closer. All right, I made it. Here we are. Look how stunning this looks. Absolutely beautiful. And over the next 20 or so minutes, this is just going to keep changing. There's also some pelicans out there enjoying the view, looking for their fish. And the island and the bridge I walked across last night is looking pretty stunning in the morning. Got all the lights on leading across to the island, which I don't think you can go across to until a certain time. But you'd get a nice view out there also. I was just thinking I wanted to come get a photo of this with the sun behind it. It's just look amazing, and it does. So yeah, this is where I am. I'm at the start of the bridge. I'm just going to walk on there a little bit. The gate is down a bit further. That is closed, that you can't go onto across to the island, like I said. But I think this is where I'm going to watch it. Well, did I have my facts wrong? It looks like you can go across to the island in the morning. There's that little gate, and they're all walking through it. I thought because of the big gate was closed, but that was to stop cars from going there, I suppose. But anyway, I might have to do a bit of a walk over the bridge. Oh, I see. It says protect the penguins, shut the gate between 5 and 8 a.m. in the morning. So yeah, that's why. Well, look, I'm a little bit disappointed I don't have my coffee yet, but since we're on the island, well, about to be on the island, I may as well do the walk again. I won't film it, I'll just do the walk, but what I will do is I'll look out for seals, because there's meant to be seals on this island sometimes. There's the penguins, which I don't know if I'll see them. I think they're gone to bed now. And also there is dolphins that swim around here. So you never know. I'll do the walk, get the exercise in, and if I come across anything exciting like that, I will let you know. This time of the morning, the water is looking almost pink. It's gorgeous. All right, now I'm on the other side, but it doesn't look like there's no seals today. All right, I'm almost around, and look what I'm walking into, the sun. Well, unfortunately, no seals, no penguins, no dolphins, but you know, I'm sure there's times of the year. On the way back, I'll show you a board that has dolphin like tours, so you can go out and see the dolphins in a boat, and there's a phone number you can ring, so I'll film that on the way back over to the mainland. But anyway, it's been a nice walk. Only a little bit more to go. Alright, so this is the board here. So if you want to go to check out the dolphins, you go on this, the Big Duck, and you can go out and see them. Too bad if I wanted to go on it. They're actually not doing it today. It's one of the only days they don't do it. Alright, back on the mainland, and I think I'm going to try a coffee. And this is the one that has the mini golf in it. So I'll go inside there and grab my coffee. Well, it was a pretty long walk to get this, but I got there. And it looks like a lot of the locals like this place too, because there's quite a few of them there out the front. All right, I'm going a different way back. So this is along the water's edge. And there's a path that I'm pretty sure that goes all the way back to our caravan park. As you walk along this track, you get some really nice views too of the other side of the bay. So along the walk, there's a few little spots where you can come out and you can see the, well, I'd say the back or the side of the island. And that's where yesterday, oh, I'll have to zoom in, but that's where yesterday where I was with the massive rocks and they looked awesome on the back of the island. And yeah, so I'm coming around the bay, but I'll just zoom in. Yeah, with the sun it's a bit hard to see. But anyway, there is some beach. This is the beach down this end. Now I'll keep going for my walk and I'm heading back to the park. So I've just come past the Inman River. Well, I'm walking past it now. This is actually another pet-friendly walk you can do along the river. And it's quite a nice walk. And I'm going to be doing a little bit of it now, but not much of it, but this is it here. And you can do like small parts of it, or you can do the whole length. You can go for quite a while on this walk, so if you want a bit of something different scenery from the beach, you can do this one. Alright, I'm back. Twilight's just woken up. Adam's still asleep. Well, he's woken up because I've walked in the door. But to see how far I just walked, just did 8.5 kilometers. Pretty good. Almost up to yesterday's walking. And it's only, what time is it? It's only 8:49. But I think it's time to take you for your morning walk and toilet run. All right, we're all packed up and driven back into town. Got a park right in front of Victor Hotel. And God, I love this park right in the middle. So gorgeous. Great even just to have a picnic here. But anyway, Twilight's doing her second toilet run. Not that you want to see that. And I've heard about this cafe that's meant to be good here. And it sounds Italian, but I don't know if it is. We'll find out in a sec. But it's just back over there. So after Twilight does her stuff, we'll head over there. But another glorious day in this town. So we're going to head across to Nino's, which has been here since 1974. Looks pretty nice. You've got a seat in the sun, I see. And they do have bucket out water out for Twilight, which is nice. Now I might go in and see what they've got on the menu. Alright, so this is a menu if you want to check it out. We're just going very light today. We're still full after our kebabs last night. But no, they've got a nice menu here. We're keeping it simple today. Adam's just gone jam with toast. Very simple, Adam.
Well, we've got the cannoli.
But, yeah, this is why, because he wanted to save room for his cannoli. So this is an Italian restaurant / cafe. And I'm going simple too. I'm just going 2 sunny side eggs, a bit of toast, And of course, coffee. All right, well, dig in, enjoy. All right, even though it was just eggs on toast, the bread was beautiful. So it's homemade bread. It's made here. It's so fluffy and soft, and I'd come back just to eat the bread. And it doesn't leave that heavy feeling in your stomach after you've eaten, which is nice. Adam's about to eat his cannoli, so we'll see what he thinks. All right, Adam, I know you're halfway through it, but what are we thinking?
Really fresh.
Really fresh? Yeah, it looks fresh. All
Yeah,
right,
it tastes
well,
good. Good serve for one person. I mean, one's
Yeah.
good. Well, I think one's enough.
one's enough. Don't tell the business that. They want you to order 5. Well, guys, that's it for this episode. We hope you've enjoyed this beautiful seaside town. It was quite... Oh, I did a lot of walking.
I slept a little bit.
I think Adam put on weight in this episode and I lost weight. But guys, if you're new to the channel, just found us, make sure you go down the bottom and like and subscribe and tell your friends about us. And until next Sunday,
We'll see you at 5
we'll see you
p.m.
then. Bye guys.